Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we can support our leader, άζει Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality and put the Fulani Janjaweed to shame. He say Nigerian youth lament that Buhari impostor used JUJU African magic to deceive them. They are now begging Biafrans and άζει Nnamdi Kanu for forgiveness. Nigerian youth, including Fulani Christians, are now weeping and begging Biafrans and άζει Nnamdi Kanu for forgiveness for not listening after άζει Nnamdi Kanu warned Nigerians against the Buhari impostors' evil and wicked plans. Now everyone in the zoo are feeling the heat. They are feeling the heat and they are being affected. While the Buhari impostor kept silent and uses the criminal DSS to go after anyone who speaks against the Fulani terrorists and their atrocities. Nigerians, a lot of the gullible Nigerians, thought that Biafra was the only region that the Fulani Nigerian government is interested in. And they kept silent when the Fulani Nigerian government were using their compromised Nigerian military and police to commit genocide in Biafra land, killing Biafran youths. No one was talking. They thought their region would be exempted from Fulani attacks. But they are now surprised and shocked that Fulani Nigerian government is not only interested in the security of Nigerians, but they want to overrun Biafran land and Nigerian ancestral land in order to settle their foreign Fulani terrorists, foot soldiers. Because the Fulani Janjaweed, they don't want anyone to contest the election with them. They want to take Nigeria for keeps. They believe that the British government gave them Nigeria after the colonial masters left. You know, 8 years ago, millions of Nigerians were deceived and they abused the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, for Nigerian security challenges. And Buhari and his Fulani Janjaweed were able to deceive the gullibles. And they voted the Fulani Janjaweed into government. And now they have made insecurity worse than when they came into power. Worse than the Nigeria have ever witnessed it. It is worse than it. You know, as an aspiring leader who tells the citizens that he wants to do what he wants to do in 8 years is to end the Almajiri system in the north that the Fulani Janjaweed are using to breed terrorists, and ensure that 90% of those Almajiri children are enrolled in Western schools, knows the solution to Nigerians' problem than the one who promised constant power supply, end to insecurity, $1 to ₦1 in 8 years. He just deceived them. He deceived the gullibles, and they all fell for it. And now, they are now regretting because what they thought would be rosy has turned out to be a fury fire furnace. Hardship. But Nigerians allowed the Fulani terrorist jihadis to deceive them. And they got the Fulani terrorist jihadis voted into power through propaganda and election rigging. That was what they did. You know, the Association of Fulani Christians have spoken out about insecurity in Nigeria and other West African countries, saying it is possible to defeat banditry and kidnapping. But the thing there is that it is only in Nigeria that this Fulani banditry, terrorism, and kidnapping is happening. Other majority Fulani nations like Senegal, like Mauritania, like Guinea, they are peaceful. But the Fulani Janjaweed, when they come to Nigeria, they turn to terrorists because they have the terrorist jihadis as their president. Speaking at the end of its annual conference in Jos, Plateau State capital, the Fulani Christian community blamed political class for fanning the ember of hatred in Nigeria. Buhari started it. He is the chief terrorist jihadist. The Fulanis emphasize the need for national unity without racial or religious discrimination, which they say would be a solution to the security challenges facing Nigeria and other West African nations. The chairman of the Fulani Christian Association, Reverend Aliyu Buba, identified nepotism, injustice, and discrimination perpetrated by the political class as causes of violent crimes in Nigeria. You know, Nigeria has never witnessed this before until the Fulani terrorist jihadis took over power. And when he passed away in 2017, they brought numerous impostors to deceive Nigerians that is still Buhari, and they are using him to commit more atrocities. You know, according to Reverend Aliyu Buba, the chairman of Fulani Christian Association, he said this year marks the 50th anniversary of the Fulani Christian Association, and since then they have been committed to peace building. But the Fulani terrorists are the problem because the Fulani terrorists are in Nigerian government. The Buhari impostor is one of them. He's their chief. His ministers, the Fulani presidency cabal, they are all Fulani terrorist jihadis. And their plan is to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.